2, 3! Sorry. We're in a hurry.
Welcome back everyone to more of Darksiders Genesis. We are going to Bastion's Fall.
Please let this be the last time we set foot here.
Agreed. Let us retrieve the Elder Stone so we may be done with this place.
So this is the last but one area of the game. There is quite a lot of games still left, but this is Eden again. And we are here to basically find the powerful artifact that Elder Stone, I think it's called, that Vulgrim needs. Look at those guys running towards us. They have this weird way of running where they want to use their the upper part of their body to block the bullet. Anyway, this is a stark change from the previous dungeon areas. This is an open area with running water. Awesome. Find the Elder Stone. But these things are fast. The grubs are fast. There are big guys also. I think there will be even bigger guys. Grubbling increase rat power by 1%. So I've almost filled up. I think I have filled up all the cores that I could put in. I'm not actively showing that in the videos, but because that's one thing that you should figure out for yourself. It's quite a lot of fun to min-max on core values, and it depends on what kind of build did you want to do. So we'll just check behind the waterfall as we always do. Oh, these grubs go underground and they basically try to attack you from there. Some do not even come back up. They basically... Oh, we got meal too. We collected 200 boatman coin. They basically fall out of the map. So this one is one I'm not going to go through because it has a platforming portion which I tried for like 10 minutes, could not do. But if you have patience, more patience than me, you can try doing it. You can see there are 2 boatman coins and 1 major power, most probably. A bigger chest which you can get inside. But rather, we'll make some progress.
Traitors! You will join the rest of the Nephilim in oblivion.
Ward, do these angels look off?
There's no telling what corruption Lucifer has wrought here, but we must end it.
Yeah.
Corrupted angels.
These guys.
This is the end!
Horseman, you dare to return here?
Abaddon.
Abaddon. Still stuck here, I see.
It is not by choice that we return. You have been here since the war?
Since the slaughter, yes. Charged with guarding this realm from further invasion. Protecting its secrets from heathens, such as yourselves.
We are here for Lucifer. By the look of things, you've already met.
He overwhelmed my forces, spread corruption within our ranks.
We've already dealt with Astarte. She won't be tormenting the dead any longer.
I suppose I should thank you. That monster you faced was not Astarte. She was more than a soldier to me. I may not have found the strength to strike her down as my enemy. You've done me a service, but evil still spreads through our ranks. Corrupted angels overwhelm our forces. Destroying them would be a mercy and a blow to Lucifer's ambitions here. Do this, while I seek out the source of the corruption.
We will destroy what corruption we find, so long as it does not delay our mission.
A temporary alliance, then.
We got a lot of those lately.
Exactly. So it seems Abaddon has a lady problem. In game number 1 also, he had another female angel who was a little more than a soldier to him. So what happened there is I quit the game after that fight, and it did not save here. It saved it after the just after that what's that, trickster door. So the angels are not that difficult, even the corrupted ones. They are going down pretty fast, but they have some strong attacks. Oh, see?
Thanking you does not come easily. But you came to my aid, defended by angels. I suppose that makes us allies.
We always fight to uphold the balance.
The demons grow more audacious with each passing hour. This fragile balance will last.
That's what I love about you, Abaddon. You always look on the bright side.
Area is beautiful, really nicely done. The aesthetic of the games have been very consistent from game number 1 to this game also. Oh, looks like that's where we'll have to go. Actually, this is where we find a new power. In fact, you find what Valgrim was looking for, the Elder Stone. We find it very, very early in the stage, in this whole area. But then we have a long way to go with the Elder Stone. Here we go. Altar to the Creator. Ether Spark. Okay. Can use the Ether platforms, and we have been seeing them. We didn't know what they were. And basically we can throw the ball, the Ether Spark, and
I'm no expert, but I'd say this must be the Elder Stone.
It contains enough divine power to shape worlds. It must be wielded with care.
Great power, responsibility. I got this.
Murderers! We will avenge Astarte!
Your presence defiles this place.
okay, so a mini boss. One of those oh, he fell through the map. Angel champion, and made it easy for us. Okay, yeah, so in the last fight we saved those angels. So you can see almost everything is full. Yeah, Astarte actually is, we killed her twice, and it's level 2. Yeah, we don't have any more sword ones. There are so many variations of builds you can do, but now first time we get to use the Ether Spark. Oh man, it moves too fast. So controlling it is not going to be easy. I'm going to fail at it miserably wherever it's required. So I hope that the main story doesn't need this too often.
Let's return now. Let Volgrim know to prepare.
Horseman, wait! You must lend us your strength. Help me cleanse this place.
I think we've done enough cleaning for one day.
We could finish this strife. Perhaps our fallen brethren may also find peace.
I really don't want to stick around here. Do you? Besides, every second we waste here, Lucifer gets farther away.
Listen. Atop this spire there is an abomination. He spreads corruption amongst my brothers and sisters. I dare not send more of my soldiers against it. Those who have fallen now fight at its side. Please, ascend this spire and destroy it.
Consider it done.
Okay. So basically a boss fight. We'll first have to make it atop the spire. And it starts with one of these puzzles. Yeah. I showed that in one go, but it actually took me like 25 attempts. Okay, so we now have a path to go up. Oh, I want that. Horseman coin. Five of them. Poor guy. He was not even activated and he was shot down. Same with this guy. And this guy. And this alien is beautiful. As soon as I said that, these guys didn't like it. The Fallen. Look at the art style. I'm like looking at every corner. Okay. Okay. So another ether-based puzzle that we need to solve. This one again took around 4 or 5 tries. Just because the way through is quite narrow. Okay, another Healthstone shard. So we'll have to remember there is a ether endpoint there, and first we'll get the dialogue.
After what we did?
What we did was necessary. The Nephilim's very existence was an affront to the balance.
The Nephilim? You're talking like it wasn't our people we left in the ground here.
We are horsemen. 4 of us chosen among countless many. Absalom sealed the Nephilim's fate when he attacked Eden. Their end was inevitable, by our hand or another.
But it was by our hand. Sometimes I wonder if it was some kind of test, to see how far the Council could push us.
To test our loyalty.
Who knows? But for the record, I know you've got my back. And you better know I've got yours.
We ride together into oblivion.
The horsemen are coming together. Here we go. It's again unnecessarily complicated. You have to go from the side, you come back to the main, and then that opens up a path up there. I'm sure there is a side mission for killing those birds, but I really like birds. I don't want to kill them. Feisty, these guys. And this looks like a nest, so I'm expecting a big guy to come out. Oh, 4 or 5 big guys. See what they did there? Fight from under the ground where you cannot see them. And this one fell through. Hey, now the big guys. Oh, it's a Scarab Hulk. Okay, we have fought 2 of you guys together in the last episode, so this shouldn't be that tough. So that happens, that additional shadow thingy, if you there is a core for it, and if you dodge at the last moment, at the right moment. So there is a build that can happen using the shadow, because you can multiply how many shadows show up and then keep on dodging, and because the damage from the shadows keep on multiplying based on how many shadows show up, you can really do some massive damage. Altar to the tree. Is this the tree of... So that's a short... That opens a shortcut. Is this the tree from the second game? Maybe it's the same one. Oh, this one is just a simple tree. Not as complicated that the wall tree, whatever that was called.
I'd be more worried about what I'm gonna do to you right now.
Nephilim Vindicator, so another boss fight.
Prepare yourself, brother. We fight!
The moment you have like a wide area available, the fight becomes very easy, relatively easy.
Hey, did I know you?
He's like, hey, did I know you? Oh man, now it becomes a little more challenging with these guys. At least they don't have the Nephilim's health. These Nephilim brutes have quite a lot of health. Oh, 2 more brutes. So, to play this game well, you'll have to follow the same rule as what you follow with a 2-stick shooter. Is that look at your enemy, don't look at yourself. We got it. I have not been using finisher moves from the beginning of the game, but now we are going to do finisher as many times as we can. Spectral Angel. Okay. Look at this place. It's beautifully done. I gave up on that after trying like 15 times. But now I see that it's another health orb. So let's try that once more. Actually, the ball becomes faster with time. So it becomes more and more challenging. Here there is a very tight turn. Oh, we made it! Okay, let's get this. Another Hellstone shard. So another boss fight coming, and before that there will be, I think,
belongs here, buried with the rest of the dead.
You took that dagger from a man's hoard. What significance does it bear?
I used it once. For a job. The worst kind of job. I've managed to forget it. Mostly. You don't know me, War. Even before this, I was a killer. I didn't need a reason. I enjoyed it. I'm sure that's why the Council chose me.
The past is done. Leave it. Neither of us are what we were before.
I know who I am. And I'll do the Council's dirty work. All I want is to know why I'm pulling the trigger.
Then you believe I follow blindly.
I believe that if you go on about our sworn duty and upholding the balance, I'm going to shoot you.
You are right to question, brother.
Did we just agree? I think I need to sit down.
Let's finish up here. Put this place and its ghosts behind us.
Yep, there's so much background, so much story, and that's why any more Darksiders games that come out, I will be compelled to play it, because I have played from game 1. It's a rare series, just like Dark Souls, just like God of War. I played all of them, so there is a deep background. Oh, we got 50 grubs. Let's grab that reward. 5 more boatman's coin. Yep, there is going to be a boss fight here. Mini boss fight. 2 of Scarab Hulks together. This shouldn't be that much tough because we already had this. Only thing is, this time the arena is a little more uneven than before. If you get hit by both of the guys, then you may die actually. Okay, we got one of them. Yep, that was easy. So we are coming upon the final boss fight of this region. Let's get to it. Yep, we are very close to his platform. Here we go.
This is the end.
One of the big guys. He's not the main boss yet.
Step into the light.
Now comes the big guy. Oh, he comes from the void. He says make dead.
Must be the source of the corruption.
He's called the grinner. Oh man. Look at those swipes and the color combination of the swipes. We have got two angel champions to kind of keep him distracted, but he's not distracted and he's dead.
Get to the dirt. Now the Nephilim can finally rest.
And maybe Abaddon will finally leave us alone.
Let us
Yeah,
return
Abaddon
to the
is
void.
never going to let you guys off. So we are done with this area. Let us go back to the void. There is another small section, actually a couple more puzzles you can do, which is towards the left, on the left platform. But I was not really interested in figuring out the puzzle. So we are going to go back. Bastion's fall is done in one episode. Let's talk to Samael and see where he sends us.
Yes, the Elder Stone. Give it here. I trust you've wielded it with care.
Utmost care.
Is this dried blood?
How? Oh, must have already been on there.
In any event, I should be able to seal off Lucifer's pathways to Eden, as was promised. Leave me.
I guess we should pop that fat slug before that happens.
Not quite. You will want to speak with Samael. He has troubling news.
Troubling
Troubling.
news. So we have some new target. That means.
You've recovered the Elder Stone. Lucifer's entrance to Eden will soon be cut off, but I fear his business there was already concluded. He has promised Eden to another.
Another?
Dagon, the self-proclaimed drowned king, has claimed Eden by some pact. He has already begun the cleansing.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad.
Dagon's cleansing is a great flood to drown the world. Every living thing will be washed away. A clean slate upon which to build his kingdom.
I guess we should pop that fat slug before that happens.
Again, the same
Dagon
thing.
relies on his loyal Stormcaller to bring the flood. Stop this shaman and his followers, and you will foil the drowned king's ambitions.
That's where we are
There's a
going in
part
the
of me
next
that's
episode.
okay at the thought of Eden being scrubbed out of existence.